keeps running down. You hate when I'm around, but you're begging me to stay.
Yo, so basically in this video, I've stopped doing push-pull legs right now, and I think that the upper-lower split might be more optimal. I'm still looking into it, whatever, but basically I started doing upper-lower. The reason I did the upper-lower, so when I did the push-pull legs, I was training every muscle twice a week. So everything was getting trained twice a week, every 3 days or something, a rest day chucked in there somewhere. But with the upper-lower split, and you're training still 6 days a week, you can train the same muscle 3 times in a week as soon as it's recovered, because your muscles are either in 2 states, hypertrophy or atrophy, growing or shrinking. So you're either in an anabolic stage or a catabolic stage. So I believe the number is, after training, the stimulus lasts 48 hours. So you have 48 hours of muscle growth, your muscles being in a state of growth before it switches back to a catabolic state. And so what you want to be doing is, at the end of that state, if you are not too tired, so basically as soon as your muscles are recovered, you're training them again, and this increased amount of frequency will lead to more muscle hypertrophy. I'm pretty sure, I believe there's, I don't know, watch other videos, I'm not a scientist, don't worry. I'm pretty sure that's correct. So I'm training upper 3 times a week, lower 3 times a week. And with this as well, instead of training something like the bro split where you have like huge amounts of sets per workout for one muscle group, by the end of it, all it's doing is just damaging a muscle. You train it hard, like 1 or 2 exercises for each muscle group, and you don't need to do that many sets because you're doing more sets the rest of the week in the other workouts for the same muscle. So it's much better for muscle growth, increased frequency, and better recovery and all that. So basically, train as hard as you can. Once your muscles are recovered, you can hit them immediately again. And the problem with other splits, like push-pull legs and the Arnold splits, they're good. They have a higher frequency compared to the bro split, but some of your muscles, the smaller ones, will recover faster than your larger ones. Like your shoulders will recover much faster than your whole back, or your biceps and your back. So the next time you train pull, let's say you train pull on a Tuesday or whatever, and then you train it on a Thursday, it might take that long for your back to recover, but for your biceps, they might be done, wait, no, that's alright, Tuesday to Friday. Your back might be recovered on Friday, but your biceps might be recovered on Thursday. So you have a whole day of your arms sitting in recovery without any stimulus, basically. So this is why training with the upper-lower split is more optimal for muscle growth. You're training it as soon as it's fully recovered, and increasing the amount of time your muscles are in a hypertrophic state. But that's enough yap from me. I'm sure that was definitely long enough. Half the video's already clicked off already. But let's get straight into the lift. I'm about to have the pre-workout right now. Let's make some pre-workout. There we go. That's that pre-workout. Then we'll grab some honey and put some water in here. So we got the honey right here. So it's been what? It's been like a week since I've had pre. The pre is sort of hidden right now. So we are starting off with Smith machine squats. This is the final leg day of push-pull legs before we go into upper-lower. Smith machine squats, leg press, leg extension. So let's start with that.
And wait a sec, and when you look at me like that, my darling, what did you expect? I probably still adore you with your hands around my neck, or I did last time I checked.
is quad focus compound movements. On the left is like center hamstring curl calf raise. So I know on the left hamstring curl. With this, I really focus on keeping my back still, like isolated. So I'm only bending out my knees, because when you're leaning forward and then straightening and curving, changes the length of the hamstrings because it connects to your hip joint. What you want to do is keep that all still. So when you're only moving at the knees, you're focusing on the knee flexion part of the function of the hamstring, and isolating the hamstring without, so it's at a shortened position, at a lengthened position, so it's not like the same length of the top and the bottom of the movement. Let's go on to that.
Inside my own skin, they're pulling me undone.
So we are on the final exercise of today's workout, which is calf raises. Don't skip your calves, guys. Basically, train calves hard, close to failure, full range of motion. Like the study shows, like the bottom half is better for hypertrophy, but I still train full range of motion just because I like the squeeze at the top of the rep. Let's just go into the calf raises right now.
Not the wicked, I praise not the blessed. If I told you the truth, you beg me to change. If you want a currency, you own the bank. Voices in my head again, beating me in a war I can't win. I can hear them now, trapped in a game inside my...
So this is actually the post-workout meal. It doesn't look very good, but it's yogurt, oats, mango, banana, and protein powder. So it's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get the calories up to start the bulk again. So looking for bigger meals to eat, more food, you know what I'm saying? So